So with God's help, I know there is nothing that cannot be achieved. We can achieve so much good with this country and get together and unify.
The Gospel of Luke tells us that faith has the power to shine a light on those living in darkness and to guide our feet in the path of peace.
Vice President Harris and former President Trump both speaking at the same Al Smith charity dinner tonight. Raises money for Catholic charities. Harris spoke remotely, as you saw Trump in person. We're now just 19 days from Election Day. Today in North Carolina, in-person early voting began, all while people in the western part of that state continue to deal with the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez has details.
In western North Carolina,
this was our campground. This was where we lived.
the wall of water from this river obliterated not just Suzanne Garland's home and family business, it also shattered her sense of normalcy.
How tough have the last few weeks been?
It's been bad, yeah. But everybody's pulled together. You've lost everything. I mean, you can't just sit and cry. Like, you have to do something.
Today, she did something, among the first to vote early.
People deserve to be heard. And just because we're rural and we're not in a city, we're up in these hills and stuff, like, we'll find a way to vote.
North Carolina, a key battleground. Democrats haven't won this state since 2008, but now view it as crucial on the road to the White House. We found in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, the election is essential on the road to recovery.
We have to expand our polling places for people to have access. Again, this is not a partisan issue. This is an American issue.
Today, the Raleigh suburbs saw long lines, while here in rural Avery County, a rush to replace damaged polling locations.
It's a flood like no other flood.
Larry Jones showed us one, a church, now turned into a donation distribution site.
Since this happened, I haven't watched any news at all. We were out of power. It's been like we're in the pioneer days.
Which is why, for some here, politics may not be a priority. For others, like Suzanne Garland, being heard is.
Do you feel forgotten?
I think that this area is forgotten on a good day, much less in a disaster. We're Americans. We need help.
Now, the reason North Carolina is such a key state for the upcoming election is in part because the race is so tight. The website 270 Win shows right now former President Trump with a 0.5% lead in the state, and it's tightened over the last few weeks. In fact, right now, the most recent poll from Signal shows a dead heat, 47 each for both of the candidates there.